Hey dudes, MrCheech here. I thought I'd show you guys my Speedy Sal run build that I use for farming. This is a build that I use. It's a little bit different than I normally use, but it's a build that you guys can use and understand because usually I don't spec into like 1 or 2 points because I go down to here just because I like using it, and also I get instant health while berserking. Not too many people really use this skill or have used this skill, so it takes some getting used to because you have to hit that LB button while you're berserking, which I guess there's some other skills that on other characters that have to do the same thing. But anyways, this is my speed run for Sal for farming. Excuse you guys, I'm a little tired. So anyways, but yeah, so what you got to do is you got to use Berserker class mod, and what I use a bone agents, and also on this build it is really I use interfacers. I don't use the pistols just for the fact that I because of the bone of the ancients. So you can use pistols on this build. You could take 5 out of here and put it into quick. I'm your Huckleberry. That'll help you on your pistols. But this is mostly a build using interfacers. And if you guys ain't using the interfacers and you're using pistols for farming, the interfacers, I like the interfacers. I'm starting to get used to using the interfacers on raid bosses. It's a little different, but anyways, besides that, that's beyond the point. So, but yeah, use a bone of ancient so it helps your cooldown rate. The shot, the element damage helps, but it's more as a cooldown rate because you want to be constantly conserving when you're using this build and you're farming for weapons. So you want chain lightning, obviously. You have a chain lightning with your grog, so you can regenerate health if you're not berserking. So, but anyways, this is my build, and basically it relies on insight, which with the berserker class mod you get another 5 points out of that. Your movement speed is faster when you're taking damage, and also I spec into the bust hand slow down because it actually when you berserk it the speed actually bumps up quite a bit, so you get there a lot quicker. So the rest of these skills are ones I use. I mean, regenerating health, yeah, because if you're farming, you want to stay up. And then another one taking damage regenerates multiple. Doesn't regenerates health, but does not stack. But it helps. And the rest of this is just to keep berserking skills. I got no kill skills in here because basically when you use this build, you just want to get to point A to point B as fast as you can. So that the faster you get going, the faster you can get that legendary you're farming for. But I decided to put this build together because the guys that are doing the hunts, I've been watching them and they're going really slow. I mean, Sal is not fast if you're doing chaotic evil monk class mod build or whatever. So, but when you want to farm, you just want to get there, kill them, and then get out and get back in the game. So this build works pretty good, and I've done some testing on it, and there'll be some clips after this one. The first one will be a Frostburn Canyon legendary run, and then that is just a normal chaotic evil monk class mod, a typical berserker build with no speed boost. And you'll see how long. I'll have a little timer on the screen. And you'll see how long it takes. You guys can fast forward if you want to. And then the second build will be this. The second run will be this build, and you'll see the noticeable difference on how fast Sal goes. But you got to be pretty good. You got to have that grog nozzle equipped because if you start taking damage and you're not berserking, and it comes up pretty fast. Your berserking comes back really fast. It's quicker than you think. So, but you use that grog nozzle and chain lightning, get your health back up. Works awesome. Works really good. And then there'll be another third clip where my friend Citizen and I did a little speed test runs on how fast Sal is with compared to a Siren using the Breakmashy class mod. And it's actually, I mean, obviously you're going to run out of insight because you're not constantly getting shot at. But if you're berserking and you get that insight and then plus the movement speed, Sal actually keeps up with Maya pretty good. So you guys will see the difference. So hope this helps the dudes that are farming for those legendaries on the hunt, and hopes maybe even help some of you guys to get there quicker. I mean, I need an OP8. It's pretty hard to get legendaries, and Sal's a pretty OP character to help you get there. So the faster you get there, the faster you can get that legendary. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them down in the comment section. I hope this helps you guys out. So continue watching the clips. You guys can fast forward. through the Frostburn Canyon runs, and I have a timer on the screen so you guys can see exactly how the time difference is between the first clip and the second clip. And then again, the third clip is just me and my friend Citizen doing this little speed test with his siren. So thanks again for watching, dudes, and see ya! Yeah, baby. Yeah, and then right when my insight runs out, then you're like, oh, I got another hit from a spider ant. This might be a good one right here. Yeah, baby. Yeah, if you want, you can go upstairs. I'm gonna run out of Genzurk anyways. Yep.